Poplar Park will complete the lineup here. Mile and a half to go. All set. Racing away, and Azaleas for All just missed it slightly over there, but nothing serious. Teo Toriate was the first to respond from the jump. On the outside, going right up there is Lava Fire in the early stages. Goes up to share the lead there, rather. That is in front Mount Etna, rather, that goes up to the front. So Mount Etna leads it with Teo Toriate. Behind those, Key Worker races back in third position. Then came Royal Invitation in fourth. It's quite wide on that turn as they approach the 2,000 metre marker. Poplar Park is racing second to last, and after a slow beginning, Azaleas for All will be the back markers. 7 lengths off the leader as they head down the back straight and go towards the last 1,800 metres. Teo Toriate in a slow run, Chariot Handicap, led it by a length from Mount Etna, racing in second. Key Workers racing back in third, the red and white, then Royal Invitation in fourth. Behind that is Poplar Park, is 5 lengths off the leader and a length and a half back to Azaleas for All, but they're crawling along and they're only now approaching the last 1,500 metres with Teo Toriate regaining the lead now. Teo Toriate's picked it up again. Mount Etna's demoted to second. Key Worker along the inside is third, 2 lengths off the leader. Then came Royal Invitation in fourth, 3 lengths off them. Poplar Park is 1 behind, and Azaleas for All is the back marker now as they round the side of the course, and they've got 1,200 metres left to go, and out on the lead is Teo Toriate. They cannot go slower. Leads by a neck or so. From Mount Etna in second, Key Worker is third. Poplar Park is in fourth, 3 lengths off the leader with Royal Invitation on her outside, and the back marker still Azaleas for All, but any one of them can win as they approach the last 800 metres. Homeward bound in the racing 240 Sun Chariot Handicap, and leading the field is Teo Toriate by a length from Mount Etna in second. Key Worker goes for the rails run. Behind that, Poplar Park's only got 2.5 lengths to make up, then Royal Invitation, and Azaleas for All still being sat on can also win from there. 5 lengths to go into the last 450 metres, and Key Workers picked up the lead here from Teo Toriate. Poplar Park on the far inside. Royal Invitation finding running between runners. Azaleas for All the outside. 250 to go, and Poplar Park picks up the lead. Royal Invitation and Azaleas for All coming home smartly into the last 150. Royal Invitation picked up the lead now, and Royal Invitation from Poplar Park. It's going to be Royal Invitation by 2.5. Poplar Park, Azaleas for All, Key Worker, Teo Toriate, and Mount Etna. So have a look at the closing stages here, and here's where Royal Invitation had picked up the lead from Poplar Park, and Key Worker had the best staying power here, bred by the Sandown stud of James Armitage, and Royal Invitation records another win and puts this Sun Chariot Handicap into a pocket over here. Congratulations go to the connections. Brett Webber trains Royal Invitation, and the replays brought to you by BetJets. Next up is the Mike Dickock Epi Tombi Challenge. It's a grade 2 and it runs over a mile.
Right, seventh race. We're just talking to Louis here quickly about Royal Invitation. Yes, there was absolutely no pace, and you sat behind them, Louis. What were you thinking halfway through?
No, I must say I was so confident. As I spoke to Mr. Weber, she wanted me to sit second. I said, no, I'll be happy if I'm sitting third or further that, because I knew what I had, you know. So I knew that Eladi had 62 kgs. I mean, I wasn't scared of that. And he himself is weighing 46, so he was carrying 16 kg over. I thought he's got no chance. And I knew slower the pace is, much better for me, because this fella's got a 10 foot. You give her daylight, as you saw, I gave her daylight, she took a gap. So I'm very pleased. And I'd like to thank Mrs. Bothma and Mr. Bothma for giving me a chance on their horses. And I really, really appreciate the help that they're giving me. And I'd like to say to Mr. Weber, he's done a very good job with this fella, you know. I mean, first time when this fella got chair, he wouldn't go to the front, he wouldn't do this. He was so scared, but I must say now he's got guts and he wants to race. So I think maybe I'm expecting more to come from here.
Yeah, I'm sure. And over this sort of distance, that's you know, you get these kind of horses, they can win you more races, Louis.
Yes, I really think so. And also, you know, I think we should change also. No more chasing to the front. Give him a chance. He's going to turn off foot. So I'd like to say thank you very much.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Louis. And Schlaport delivers here for the Brett Webber stable. And we were saying just before the race coming, Brett, that they were just backing one horse in the end. I think you started favourite.
Yeah, no, it looks like we're favoured at the end, but was the only horse two back. I don't know how when I came out, she was second from the bottom. I was like, what the hell's going on here? I thought we had a winning chance today, but yeah, top ride from Louis. Thanks very much to Martin for sending me some horses, and thanks very much to Louis Gerson. He had the horse for Martin and agreed to send it to us for the summer season in Joburg. So thanks very much, Louis, as well.
What were you thinking up the straight or halfway when they returned for home? What was going through your mind?
Well,
Because Louis sounded like he was very confident.
I always knew they were going too slowly, and we had a turn of foot, so I was happy when they went slow.
Excellent. Well, keep it up. The stable's ticking over very nicely. Selective runners, and they win.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Brett. For Diva, please take that back to him. 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. That's the latest from Turffontein Racecourse. It's time now for the Mike de Kock Ippie Tombi Challenge.